Oh, God.
Oh, man.
All right, we're starting off with a bang. Down here in the bottom left-hand corner and throwing a probe across the map wildly is our green Protoss player, the man with the team to himself. It's Grubby. And, yeah, that's his probe. And up here in the top right-hand corner, we have our teal Protoss player, representative of ETN alternate attacks. It's Socke.
Team Grubby greater than Team Edward or Team Jacob, I think?
I believe so.
Okay.
I would say comfortably better than Team Edward.
So this is a double gate proxy, or at least one gate proxy, but we have some shenanigans for our first game. I'm actually excited. I haven't seen cheese in so long, man. It's awesome.
The silly NA players playing straight up. What's all this about?
I know. I thought NA was supposed to be the cheesy continent. Okay, so if Socke doesn't scout this, there's a very good chance he could just be dead if this is a double gate proxy, because there's almost no way that you can hold it unless you have really good micro with your probes, really good SimCity, or a Forge.
And he's going up to at least a 13 gate, so it's not like it's a super
and he's double chrono boosted his Nexus. Yeah, this is looking kind of bad. Can we look at Grubby's Nexus? I want to see if he's saved. Yeah, it's double gate, and he saved all his chrono. And he's cut probes at 8. So, well, this is definitely all in.
This could be rough. Okay.
And he's going, he still hasn't scouted, and he's going, yeah, Socke obviously has no reason to expect this, but usually you scout on your 12 after you put the gateway down. He obviously went super economy. He's chrono boosted his Nexus 3 times already.
Yeah.
He's going to see the Zealot come in. He could just GG right there. It's really hard to hold something like this when you've gone super economy like this.
His first gateway is only just now finishing, and depending on the build he's looking for, he may just be waiting until Stalkers, and indeed he is. Cybernetics Core comes up.
Grubby, you cheeky man, puts the probe in right at the right scout time.
Yep. Well, that's what Grubby does. Already the first Zealot is done. 2 more are on the way. There's still quite a bit of chrono boost left over for Grubby, and yeah, it looks like he's going to allocate that towards these Zealots here in a second and start to move out. Excuse me, when 3 of those are done.
Yeah, a mistake that some pros do when they're doing 2-gate proxy, which Grubby is himself, is they forget to build their second pylon, which he has. He needs to build a second pylon because he can't build any more Zealots. So that's pretty much useless at that point, that second gateway. Didn't really do much other than get that second Zealot out faster, but we'll see what Socke decides to do.
All right, well, he kind of has a good idea as the probe's even getting in on the action here, and these probes are trying to get away, but they are just like lambs to the slaughter.
That was not the right thing to do. He grouped up his probes. He didn't even get us around.
Yeah.
He's just leaving, so this is turning into a base trade situation.
What does he have across the map? Looks like it's just a probe for now, and yeah, I mean, he is running out with all of his workers already. This Stalker trying to get in there and help out a bit, but Socke's just going to run across the map and do that base trade that you were talking about.
Oh, and Grubby actually figured it out. He builds a Forge. I don't know if that's going to do him much good unless he cancels that Zealot that's building because he doesn't have enough, but well, I was going to say, 1 Stalker doesn't really do a lot against 4 Zealots. 2 Stalkers could actually potentially kite down 4 Zealots if his micro is well enough. Well, wow, and he's trying to get 1 last Stalker out of it if he can get that. Nope, okay, so it is only going to be 2 Stalkers.
Well, Grubby's actually got to do something about this, although he actually does have enough for a cannon, so he could pull off and try and do some damage to these probes if he wanted to.
He might lose the pylon if he doesn't build it really quickly.
Yeah,
okay, and he is going to build another pylon, so he's going to be okay, but that cannon actually is a little bit exposed. If the probes break down that pylon wall, they can actually get a pretty good surface area on that cannon if they go around.
All right, well, now Grubby's back with the Zealots, and he's actually just trying to chug down his opponent's buildings. What a ridiculous way to start this, I have to say. Grubby does have enough probes here that he is starting to actually win the war of attrition. Socke's just down to 8 supply, and now the Zealots are in to try and do some damage, and this photon cannon isn't even going to matter. It looks like the Stalker's just going to die independent of that.
Yeah, he's taking so much damage trying to kill the cannon that the probes were just poking on him, and now Socke has no probes left, and there it is, GG.
Okay, well that's a quick way to start things, and that's game number 1 in the bag for Grubby, starting off to a very interesting but very good first game.
I haven't seen that in a very long time, but I mean, Grubby's like, all right, well, everyone's macroing up 3 chronos to 17 food. Proxy gate's still pretty good.
Yeah,
so
it
that's
is.
pretty much going to win you the game every time when someone does a build like Socke did that game.